Cats can't fly naturally like birds, but they can jump and glide for short distances. There's a phenomenon called cat parachuting, where cats falling from heights can spread out their bodies to increase air resistance, slowing their descent and potentially surviving falls from great heights. However, this isn't true flight. Cats can't fly naturally like birds, but they can jump and glide for short distances. There's a phenomenon called cat parachuting, where cats falling from heights can spread out their bodies to increase air resistance, slowing their descent and potentially surviving falls from great heights. However, this isn't true flight. Canada has a rich and diverse history that spans thousands of years, beginning with the Indigenous peoples who first inhabited the land. The country's history can be divided into several distinct periods. Pre-colonial era. Before the arrival of European settlers, the land that is now Canada was home to various Indigenous groups, including the Inuit, First Nations, and Métis. These groups had established complex societies with their own cultures, languages, and traditions. European colonization. The first European settlers to arrive in Canada were the Vikings, who established a settlement in Newfoundland around the year 1000. However, it was not until the 16th century that European colonization of Canada began in earnest with the arrival of French and British explorers. French colonization. The French were the first to establish permanent colonies in Canada, with the founding of Quebec City in 1608 by Samuel de Champlain. The French established a fur trade with the Indigenous peoples and built a network of forts and trading posts throughout the region. This period of French rule came to an end in 1763 with the signing of the Treaty of Paris, which ceded much of Canada to the British. British rule. Following the Treaty of Paris, Canada became a British colony and was divided into Upper Canada, now Ontario, and Lower Canada, now Quebec. The British established a system of government and introduced British law and customs to the region. In 1867, the British North America Act created the Dominion of Canada, a self-governing entity within the British Empire. Confederation and expansion. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Canada expanded westward, with the addition of new provinces and territories. The country also experienced rapid industrialization and urbanization, as well as increased immigration from Europe and Asia.